Okay, I'm outside. This is the Dome building right here. So if you're an adopter and you parked in the front, which is where I'm pointing to, that's the parking lot to the Dome, and you go through the Dome, this is the Dome building. If you were to come out after walking from, say, south through the Dome building, you come out this door, which is on the other side of here, and it funnels you over there, the walkway to the new Adopt building, which is way over beyond these trees. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna put a gate here, and apparently there used to be one. Now it's fenced in, so they're going to add a chain link gate here. It will say employees only, so that if we bring dogs out of Eval, they prefer they come right out of their kennel in that hallway there. They'll only be in the hallway for a short distance, walk right through, and then there'll be this gate here. This is like a little bit of a common area, so this doesn't go anywhere right here, but it's just open area. And then what you see when you'll come through this gate is you've got like a little pathway to one of three yards. Okay, so here's the first yard right here to your left. The gate's right here, so you can bring a dog, and the latches seem to be in good shape, so you can bring a dog out, you know, and let them decompress here. These are where horses have been, or goats, or other animals like that. The fence is in decent shape on this one, so it does not really need any repair. Actually, we'll check. I think they're looking at this one right here. We'll make sure that any of the places where the fencing is loose, that they work on. We did walk around, so that's all part of the repairs. Over here is a second kennel right here. Also has one of those big heavy-duty latches. These are the kind that we like, as opposed to the little crappy ones that break on the south runs. This is also an area where you can see it's a little overgrown. They don't use it for much. We had them, they're gonna patch up back here where you see some of those extra little grates there that people, so we walk the lines here to make sure there's no open holes, because last thing we want to do is let dogs get out. This one does have a pole at the bottom, which is what you see in a lot of fencing, and over there it's actually in the cement, so it's pretty secure, and there's barbed wire that can't get out. These are decent sized fences. Obviously there's some dogs that could scale, you know, this fence, because this is shorter than the runs. We'll just have to be careful, and we're not to, you know, leave dogs out here. And then the third run, which has really not been used much at all, but there's no reason why it can't be, is this run right here, and it's got a gate, and when you come in, it's just kind of a weird deal. It's, you know, shaped in a triangle. You see all this right here, it's overgrown. We'll get a tree company. Actually, it is a decent sized job. When I first looked at it, I didn't realize this is going to be a pretty big job. They're going to cut all this away. It will look just night and day when they cut all these tree limbs off of here. This does have barbed wire. We walked along there to make sure that this is all reinforced. It was in pretty decent shape over here. The fencing still, it's, you know, it hasn't really been tested. It hasn't been used much. It's been years since dogs have been out here, only in certain, you know, scenarios. And then we have, besides the three runs, we have a common area. So we could do tests here in this common area, and then we have this larger common area, which is right here. A lot of the employees will come out here and smoke cigarettes. That's why it's probably the most part that's in use. It has the fence. So that's where I pointed earlier, where the gate's going to be on the right. This wooden fence will remain. And this is also a way to exit or entrance in here. This takes you the other way if you want to go through the back hallway of Eval and bring a dog that way. They're going to put a gate here, a wrought iron, a metal gate as well, because that's kind of a rickety fence. Plus, people can't see in there. We want to make sure that if you're temp testing and you're walking in here with a dog, that you know there's not a dog that's loose right on the other side of the gate. So this way we'll be able to look in here, but we'll keep the public out. So this all is great for doing temp testing. It's plenty of space, plenty of open room here, and it's kind of a holding pattern. So we can let dogs decompress in the three runs and then grab them and you know, do the temp test here. So it's a great space. It's just not used. This is it.